Welcome back. It's Real Milwaukee. We're taking a tour. It's the MBA Spring Tour of Homes. It's free, going on this weekend and next weekend. We have the link at realmilwaukeenow.com. Click links. We're with Dwayne. He's one of the builders featured in the tour, and he's with Homes by Town. You guys build homes, custom homes, kind of all over the place, right?
We do. Semi-custom. We'll customize our floor plans.
Okay, and you're headquartered here, but you build everywhere, which is cool.
We build it in Hawaii, in California, Arizona, Texas,
Florida.
Florida.
Why couldn't we have arranged the live shot in Hawaii?
That'd have been
Why
ideal.
are we here in Cedarburg now? Now, Cedarburg's great, and that's one of the subdivisions we're featuring. And this is one of your homes, and this is the master bedroom. We were upstairs. We're on the first floor now. This is cool. What are some of the features in here that are really, really popular with you guys?
The tray ceiling is a nice feature. Adds a little height to the 9-foot floors. And this one actually has 10-foot flooring in here. So.
Jeez. So if you're a basketball player, this is like the perfect
house. This is ideal.
For you.
Yep.
Okay, and the bathroom is also one of those things that everybody wants to see and wants a comfortable space. This is it's modern looking, but it still feels kind of home. You know, like country home almost.
Yeah, Tony. Everybody likes the tiled showers nowadays, and the tall cabinets, double sinks are pretty important in both the master suites and the bathrooms upstairs.
Okay, let's walk out this way because we're going to go. Now, your homes that you build, what are the price ranges of the?
They run anywhere from low 300s to upwards of 500, 600,000.
And now the prices of homes, it's not like you guys are just setting a price and going with it. It's because you're using special materials in these things, right?
Top of the line products. You'll see maple cabinets here in the kitchen, granite countertops, hardwood floors.
This kitchen is obnoxious.
Isn't this something?
Why is this so big? This is cool.
Well, this kitchen has a lot of room, and this is kind of the designs people like nowadays, is what's called a galley kitchen, and where the open concept with the great room, the kitchen, the breakfast area all together.
This countertop.
And we went with a very large counter here, and this is gorgeous.
How big is this?
It is about 5 feet by 8, 9 feet.
Oh my gosh, you could fit the whole family around that thing too, right? And then when you're coming in from the garage, the kids are out playing. This is something that everyone
This is
really
becoming
wants.
very popular. Today, people want a mudroom. They can come in off the garage. There's a lot of space here with these custom lockers. Place for kids to put their stuff on the floor in front of the lockers is what we see happening, but they are gorgeous.
How many different subdivisions are you guys in? So that
we have 3 different subdivisions. We're a part of the tour right now.
Okay, so just go to realmilwaukeenow.com, click links. You'll get to the MBA site. You'll see all the subdivisions that are featured, including the Homes by Town homes that are in those subdivisions as well. So coming up, we're going to look at accessibility and things that you don't even think about, how to get through spaces if you are like in a wheelchair or you have other issues to deal with at home. You'll see how those work in your home coming up in a little bit. We're going to learn something. High five. It's high five day.
High five.
Very good. Thanks, Tony.
Thank you.
Cool.
I know. Very cool.
Mudroom's handy. We have not one nearly as nice as that, but we have one, and it does kind of collect all of the yuck, and then that way the rest of the house is somewhat better.
You can shut the
Now
door.
I got a question. Yeah. The mudroom has evolved from the hallway, right?
Yes, the mudroom's like usually right off the garage.
Right,
and it's
before you get into the kitchen or
a designated space for
They
that.
could also be laundry rooms, though, too, because I know a lot of laundry rooms
mine
are
is a
right off of, so laundry room / mudroom.
Yeah.
Right. Ours just looks like everything room.
I'm just joking about the way that the names change.
Right.
They evolve.
It used to be a hallway. Now it's a mudroom.
Everything has to be fancy.
If it's a mudroom, you can charge for it. If it's a hallway, you just pass through it. Just saying.
All right, so WKLH has had this contest for the hottest women on local TV.
Oh, my.
I know.
Very
Did you hear
nice.
about it, Rob?
No, you know what? This is the first I've heard of it. This year must be catching on a little more than previous years. I'd never heard of it before.
Yeah, I was in the photographer's room, and they were like, on their phones going, this question has just been posed, and everybody was putting it in. And so viewers and listeners at KLH have been putting out this list, and they're going to announce it, I think, at about probably another half an hour of who's in the top 10. But I was saying that Nicole, you're like, oh, God. Oh, God.
Well, because so this is something they ask the question, and respondents get a chance to. So people
Tell
people
people what they
nominated?
like.
Are they voting, or they're just putting the names forward?
They're voting. They're putting the names forward. I don't know if it's actually scientific where they're going to go,
I don't
okay,
think
you've
so.
got
We're
the
not
10.
checking for
I think whoever has the most votes is going to win.
Right, 23.
No, I don't mean like. Okay, but go on.
So is it?
Let me listen.
It's
to
just
her.
women.
Just women, but that
Thank
was part of the
goodness.
point of what. Well, no, it's not going to be a thank goodness because Tammy Hughes and we were talking about this objectifying women. And the fact is that they're going to be doing the men. I think it's next week that they're going to be doing. So you might do that too. But Nicole Coughlin is on the list, and I said that was great because Nicole's home right now on maternity leave, and I know when you've just had a baby, you're not feeling very hot. but you are hot, and we have Nicole on the phone with us this morning.
Hi,
Good morning. Was that you or Emma?
That is me. Good morning, guys. Rob just made my morning. He sent me a text. He's like, "You're on some hot list." And can I tell you, this cannot come at a better time because I smell like spit up milk. And just about an hour ago, I tried on my old jeans, and that was very depressing. So this is like a little lifesaver.
See,
don't do that.
I told Dave and Carol this morning, I said, I hope everybody votes for Nicole because I know this particular time in your life, and that is hard to go, okay, I'm going to get it all back together. But you, of anybody, you'll get it back together.
Yeah, you've already been working out again, haven't you?
Yeah, but that's more of just a mental thing and to get, keep
But
me
it
from
pays
going
off.
insane.
Trust me, it'll pay off. Yeah, you're hot, Nicole.
And we have seen you recently. You look fantastic.
Yes,
so
you
you're on the
do.
list, of course. I don't know can we check the stats? Is it an on-running thing?
I don't know. I think Sarah, our producer, is trying to pull that up
trying to
right
get
now
that?
and get that from KLH. But Nicole, you're a winner in our eyes.
You are.
Tell us what.
I gotta check out this list. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
check out
Thank
the
you,
list.
guys.
Tell us what other disgusting things you've had to do this morning.
Oh boy, really?
Yes, really. You know this show.
Let's not get into many details, but let's see. It's like laundry. Laundry is a highlight. I think we're on onesie number 2 because she's in a real spit-up streak lately. And she just yesterday for the first time while I was changing her diaper, learned to grab onto my hair.
Oh. So she's holding you down really close to the stuff.
Time for a haircut.
That's right. She's like,
Get a good smell.
She's so fun because she's really, she's 6 weeks now, so she's smiling. Wow. And I think, karma is something interesting. But this girl's facial expressions, wait till you get a load of this. This is something else.
More than yours?
can't wait.
Love it.
So, thanks for good to talk to you guys. I'm trying to get her down for a nap, so I got to go.
All right. Thank you.
Bye, Nicole.
Yeah, bye, Nicole.
Bye-bye.
Very
That's
cute.
exciting.
I know, exactly.
I hope she wins.
I hope
That
so,
would be
too.
good.
Get out there and vote.
Yeah.
There's still another 20-plus
Yeah,
minutes,
Sarah
right?
just said that she talked to Carol Kane and they're still tabulating. So go to KLH, I think it's their Facebook page or their website page.
Vote for Nicole.
And you can vote for Nicole.
If all of our 10,000, 16,000 fans on this page, our Real Milwaukee page, go over there and vote.
We'll be all good.
Come on, hurry.
Right,
She'll be a
maybe we
shoo-in.
can get Tony and Rob on there next week.
Nah.
Good morning,
Yes.
Tony.
I hope so. I want the hottest guys in television to go up there. Can we get them to do that?
Yeah, that's what I'm
They're
saying. They're
doing
going
that.
to do it next week.
Yeah,
I'm hoping you
tomorrow.
and Rob
Oh,
can
they
get
are.
chosen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that. Oh, I thought they were just doing the ladies. Oh, well, let's get in on that.
We're gonna
okay?
objectify everybody.
Click like. That sounds good to me.
Full opportunity.
All right. So today we're kind of looking at pretty stuff. Nice transition. Thank you very much. I did that on my own. It's the NBA Spring Tour of Homes. It's free Saturdays and Sundays, this weekend and next weekend. The link is at realmilwaukeenow.com. Get the information there and find out what subdivision near you is available. We're going to bring in Adam over here. Come on over, Adam. Adam's with B&E General Contractors. You guys actually take existing spaces and kind of make them a little bit more accessible, right?
Absolutely. We do general remodeling, but that's some of the features that we like to build into that for people with needs.
Okay, and what we're talking about is maybe people with wheelchairs that are trying to maneuver through a home. You're talking about probably older adults who maybe do not have the ability to open drawers and cabinets and things like that, right?
Right. Make the ease of use life just a little bit easier. Someone that wants to stay in the home a little bit longer.
Okay, so what are some of the things you guys are doing that you can show us that we would not even think about? They're like,
Absolutely. Some of those things that you kind of start off with around the home are, some of the doorknobs and handles, whereas opposed to having, just a knob that's a little harder to grip. The cup handles are nice, but as we come over into this space, these rollouts are really convenient for people to get access back to the home. So the little things like this that you can just have built in right away. They're not big changes down the road, but you could add this into a cabinet.
So those are things that actually come with cabinets nowadays where people think, oh, that's really cool, but it actually serves a really good purpose.
Absolutely. In the center and down towards the base, you have that option to do that.
Okay, and then elsewhere in the kitchen, are there other things that you
Certainly.
guys do that you can improve on, or
the single function faucet handles like this over by the sink.
Okay.
One point of use. maybe a little bit bigger, larger lever here, but something where you're not mixing the hot and cold constantly, where you have to use 2 hands to function.
Okay.
That's really convenient.
That's neat. Can I turn this on? Oh, it works. I just want to say.
Sometimes you have the step faucet where you have a little lever beneath the area where you can kind of pull that on.
And then elsewhere in the home, it's not just the kitchen, right? I mean, there's other features that we take for granted, like I noticed the doorways too.
Yep. When you design the home from the beginning, or if you're going to remodel, you have the opportunity to make those entrances a little bit larger. So this is a really large opening here. Anything 32 and above is great. Pocket doors are nice. You can go a 32-inch pocket door and get that to recess into the wall, and you've got that free access.
When you have a home that's already existing, how do you do something like that? Is that can you still do, because these things, the kitchen stuff is pretty easy. That
Absolutely.
You can do, but this is a little more complicated.
Those are a little more invasive to do something like that, where you may have to modify the kitchen a little bit to make that room a little bit wider, because you do have to increase the header size above that opening.
Okay.
But when you redo a floor, you wanted those 0 transitions where you go from the hardwood into the tile. You don't want that threshold to hold you up if you do have a chair.
And
that has to roll
people
over
can
that.
come see you guys out here?
Absolutely.
And where will you guys be?
We're going to be in Waukesha at one of the a bathroom remodel that we did, a master suite with a 0 threshold.
This weekend?
Shower, absolutely. This weekend, Saturday and Sunday.
There you go. The
Noon
link,
to 4.
realmilwaukeenow.com. Click links, get more information, you guys. Pretty cool.
Yeah, really cool stuff. Thank you, Tony.
Thanks a lot.
Turning now to a food that you may not know a lot about, might even scare a few folks, oysters.
I know. But it's time to jump right in and try them. Joining us this morning, host of Wisconsin Foodie, Kyle Cherritt. Welcome back. Now, you know what? I want
With the
this
chainmail glove on.
That is
Quite
the
stylish.
bomb.
I know, isn't this the great? So if you want to, go shuck yourself at home, this is how you do it. You'd get one of these gloves and pop it open. And I'm going to talk about...
Because you don't want to jab your hand as you're digging around.
No, there's that beautiful... These are East Coast oysters, and we've got 2 sets from Harbor House, which... No question as far as breadth and depth of style of oyster.
That's your go-to spot?
Basic to boutique, absolutely, yeah.
Interesting.
And oysters are very much like wines. Depending on where they're grown, the beds, that kind of thing, the sun, the light, the seawater, all that, the nutrients, it changes the flavor completely.
Okay, so you've got these are East Coast and those are West Coast?
That's right, that's right. And the East Coast is going to have that classic saltwater, great, sort of meaty, not really fishy, but taste of the sea, yummy oyster flavor.
Okay.
And then the West Coast, I mean, look at these things. They're just gnarly.
That's like the cartoon oyster with the little rippled edges there.
Yeah, SpongeBob.
Yeah, exactly.
Totally. Yeah. These guys are from New Brunswick. These guys are from Washington State.
Oh.
And they're going to have, you guys are brave enough, we can taste
Sure,
one of
try
each. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Let me just clear this
I'll
out for you,
support
my
you, Rob.
friend.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Rob.
So it just drop her on down.
Yeah, you do,
I have done
exactly.
this
Don't you
once
put
a long
anything
time ago.
on it, though? Do
Yeah,
you
isn't there
put
usually
Some
like a
people
Tabasco?
will put Tabasco or tartar or lemon, but I mean, really, when a tuxedo is perfect, why would you wear, like, crazy shoes?
And there's no chewing, right?
No,
'Cause
you
that's when
just
you get the grit in the sand.
Shoot her.
Very salty.
Very
It's
salty.
like eating an entire bag of potato chips at once.
But then do you taste, and don't just say it for the camera, that great kind of buttery aftertaste? Mm-hmm. And then I get a little bit of floral. Maybe it's just me and the coffee I
A
had.
little bit of shell.
Floral
that's-
and butter.
That's just a love of the oyster.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I mean, there's not a ton of taste there, though. Should I have let it linger a little longer?
Yeah, a little chew. One or 2 bites is not bad, and it's actually even better with the beer.
Push the envelope. Okay.
Are oysters very popular here?
Oh, yeah. And the thing, a lot of people won't order them or won't get them, but they don't realize they're all about 24 hours out of the sea, even
That's
here
it?
in Milwaukee.
Wow.
So this would be alpha as far as selection and depth. This would be omega. Justin Carlisle at Umami Moto, one of the crazy talented chefs that we have here. Semi-finaled for the James Beard, which is the Oscars
congratulations.
a year or 2 ago. This is this amazing. So it's a fried oyster. This goes on the menu tonight at Umami.
Deep down in this bowl, we have a fried oyster. There you go.
In a grandade sauce. And he's got this great...
So fried I could do. That I could do. I think.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you where you can get some awesome steamed ones.
Yeah.
Thursday night, tonight at Umami, you want to go for this incredible dish. And this menu literally embodies the name Umami Moto. It's that 5th flavor, that people couldn't qualify for a long time.
To just kind of find it. Now,
that
of course, we have
savory.
a big event coming up. This is
Exactly.
where we're going to meet
bring in
a new
Jen
member here. This is Jen
Grinkowski?
Grinkowski. Yes.
Yeah, Jen.
And she's with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society and here to talk about the upcoming 2012 Milwaukee Oyster Roast at Harley-Davidson Museum, right?
Yeah. Yes, we have our oyster roast this Saturday at 6 p.m. at Harley-Davidson Museum for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. $100 per ticket, and all the money goes to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Cool. So we're raising money for our mission to cure blood cancer, which includes leukemia, lymphoma, and myeloma. And one of the things many people don't know is that we are the 3rd third killer of people with cancer is blood cancer. So it's something that people don't necessarily understand or realize. But every 4 minutes, someone is diagnosed with a blood cancer in the United States.
Wow. This has been a big successful event in the past couple of years, right?
Yeah.
It's really taken off.
And last year, I tried to eat an oyster every 4 minutes just to kind of combat that disease.
How'd you do?
I did pretty well. I mean, they're steamed, they're delicious. Maxie's, I know, is doing fresh like this.
Oh, dear.
So, I mean, it's the best $100 darn dollars you can spend on a Saturday night.
There you go.
It's going to be, everything's so fresh. It's the Harley Museum. It's a great event.
Good taste, good cause. You spent the rest of the event going, how you doing? How
Exactly,
you doing?
exactly.
Uh-huh.
Well, you've
Oysters
heard it
really have
here.
that effect. Huh?
Yeah. For more information, always realmilwaukeenow.com. Check out our website. Thank you,
Yeah.
Carl, always.
Absolutely.
And thank you.
Should I do another one here?
Yeah, and go to Umami tonight
more.
for the new menu and Harbor House tomorrow.
Now,
for
when
the-
you do that, we're going to go from oysters to fish. Tony goes inside the Hunger Task Force Fish Hatchery. Why they're netting thousands of fish.
Here, bud.
That's up next.
There you go.
There we go. Ready?
Yeah, these.
All right, coming up tomorrow's show, we spent a quarter of a century with the Bodines. Now Sam Lunas is branching off to start his own solo career. He, yes, him, the man himself. He'll be performing live in our studio. Plus, barbecue baby back ribs, famous homemade hash browns. Is your mouth watering yet? Well, Tony checks out a piece of Milwaukee history at Pitch's Lounge and Restaurant. That is all tomorrow. Where else but on Real Milwaukee? We'll be right back. One more history down the hatch. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
I'm sorry I didn't bring you a beer.
Real Milwaukee presents